Becoming a true leader means cultivating vision and purpose, both personally and with others. It means learning to communicate openly and honestly about what you want, even if the truth is hard to deliver. It requires developing resilience to withstand and learn from the criticisms and setbacks, especially from the feminine. In short, being a leader is hard work. In my view, there are 3 critical factors of self-leadership. And by committing to working on and learning how to implement these factors, you will significantly determine your success or your failure, especially when it comes to women, relationships, and getting what you want in life. Being a leader makes you more attractive to women, and here's why. The feminine seeks security and the masculine leads. She instinctively knows that a man who leads will prioritize results over popularity, decisiveness over fear, and an unwavering commitment to his mission. It is his grounded leadership that she feels his strength, which she needs in order to feel attraction. Now, nice guys struggle with leadership in their relationships because of their need for approval. They will say what they think is going to make the other person like them rather than speak their authentic truth. They compromise their ability to stand solid and are easily walked over because they are afraid of conflict. The nice guy's main priority is to be liked, which makes them terrible leaders. Because they hate conflict, they make concessions to avoid tension. And when a nice guy does this, he inadvertently kills the attraction. And her attraction is always going to be based on her trust. And when you lead with courage and you do what is right, not what is expedient, you will gain her attraction. Now, how do you know what the right thing is? Well, as I often say, the right thing and the easy thing are rarely one and the same. It's about making difficult choices. Also, nice guys need to be liked, and this will inadvertently compromise their integrity. They might withhold critical feedback in order to spare someone's feelings or say what they think the other person wants to hear rather than speaking their truth. They might say yes to something to avoid conflict, but then do a half-assed job, hoping that they will do just enough to say, well, I did it, but it's bad enough so that the person won't ask them to do it again. This is called passive-aggressive behavior, and it makes nice guys untrustable. Passive-aggressive behavior only leads to resentment in the feminine, and resentment kills attraction. However, when she knows you won't compromise your integrity, she knows she can trust you, and trust is everything when it comes to your ability to lead, and trustable leadership is attractive. Another reason nice guys are not good leaders is they can't, or at least won't, lead themselves. You are always going to suck at leading others if you can't lead yourself, and this will only hold you back in, well, everything in life. The uncompromising commitment to lead yourself first is the necessary ingredient before you can lead anyone else. How do I know this? Well, for most of my life, I embodied the nice guy persona. I operated on the principle of giving to get. I mastered the art of covert contracts, and I often resorted to telling half-truths. I hid my mistakes, I shied away from conflict, and the outcome was I had a life filled with misery, brokenness, loneliness, and addiction to anything that would distract me from having to confront the truth about myself. In essence, I was a poor leader. I had no clear vision for my future, and I often relied on the feminine to validate me. And this killed all attraction. If you're stuck in an unhappy marriage or stuck being single because you can't get a date, I can say with certainty it is because you are not leading in your own life. I can also say with complete certainty that you will never gain respect or long-term attraction from anyone unless you prioritize becoming a great leader. My conviction now is that nice guys will continue to be just that, nice guys, unless they make a definitive choice to become leaders, first in their own lives and then the lives of others. The good news is that the journey from being a nice guy to becoming an integrated leader is as simple as making an irrevocable decision. The decision to stand firmly in one's values, to lead by example, and inspire and elevate those around you by the very act of embracing your authentic self and your truth. Becoming a true leader means cultivating vision and purpose, both personally and with others. It means learning to communicate openly and honestly about what you want, even if the truth is hard to deliver. It requires developing resilience to withstand and learn from criticisms and setbacks, especially from the feminine. In short, being a leader is hard work, but the benefit is you become more attractive. In my view, there are 3 critical factors of self-leadership. And by committing to working on and learning how to implement these factors, you will significantly determine your success or your failure, especially when it comes to women, relationships, and getting what you want in life. And they are, number 1, self-awareness, number 2, self-confidence, and number 3, self-efficacy. Let's explore each one. Number 1 is self-awareness. Self-awareness is learning to know what you want and not tolerating table scraps from anyone. Because you are aware of your value, you simply will not tolerate bad behavior from anyone. Rule number 16 in my No More Mr. Nice Guy 30-day recovery journal is never let anyone treat you badly. No one, ever. This means that setting boundaries is going to make you more attractive. You have to be willing to walk away if someone continuously treats you with toxic intent. Another crucial aspect of self-awareness is not only knowing your value, but also knowing your values, what you stand for. What are your non-negotiables in life? You have to know your values or you won't be able to lead. If you're uncertain about what your core values are, consider exploring my book, Finding Your Way Without Losing Yourself, The Path of Integrity. It emphasizes using integrity as a foundational principle for leading and loving both yourself and others. Number 2 is self-confidence. Now, self-confidence is learning to be self-competent. And self-competency comes when you love yourself enough to learn how to do difficult things. The more difficult things you do, like talking to women, the more competent you become. And the byproduct of self-competence is self-confidence. For example, when you decide to make personal development a priority in your life and you put it into action, you'll start feeling more confident. A simple decision like investing in yourself by hiring a coach, someone who's going to help you bring more masculine energy into your life, someone who's going to help you become more attractive. Doing something as simple as that is going to give you more self-confidence. But if you don't, you're always going to be stuck being the nice guy. The third factor of self-leadership is self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is fundamentally about a belief, a powerful conviction that you will be able to manage whatever challenges life throws your way. By having this belief deeply installed into your psyche, it can be so potent that it will shape your actions, mold your perceptions, and even alter the course of your destiny. Nothing significant in our lives or in history has ever been achieved without the power of belief. And there's nothing more attractive to the feminine than a man who truly believes he can handle whatever life throws at him. Look, you've made it this far in life and you've handled it. You've handled everything life has tossed your way. So it's pretty likely that you're going to continue to handle it. I speak from personal experience, having faced and overcome some pretty significant challenges: divorce, bankruptcy, addiction, cancer, and my own struggle with the nice guy syndrome. Now, the journey wasn't easy and it was far from perfect, but the fact that I'm still standing here, I'm still moving forward, is a testament to my capacity to handle adversity. And if I can handle it, then you can too. Women are attracted to leaders, and leadership starts with you. To cultivate self-leadership, it's essential to develop these 3 core qualities: self-awareness, self-confidence, and self-efficacy. And when you focus on these 3 pillars, you not only improve your capacity to lead yourself, but you increase your effectiveness in attracting a really great partner into your life. Thanks for watching this video. Please do me a solid and hit the subscribe button. Share it with anyone you think it might help. And if you like this video, check out a video I did on cracking the code, how to be a stronger man and win women over. Get the respect you want. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time on The Recovering Nice Guy.